essential part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns, taking on last year's national champions, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Right there, we'll start from the 25. Offense in a split backfield now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Tough spot here. Second and long from the 16. Wants to throw it. Toward the sideline, finds the running back. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Press coverage now from these DBs. Shotgun here on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
The Raging Cajuns will have to kick this away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. Nope, kick it away here. Returner brought down by the coverage team. To throw it. Looking right, this one caught. Great move in the open field. Breaking tackles and going. Touchdown, East Carolina, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown. Attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. He'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. He's looking to scramble. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his 1st down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No Bearcats looking to make a return here. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Breaks into the clear. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Oh, he breaks free. Tries the right with a quick throw. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Throw for the 1st down. Let's it fly to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's bringing it back. They finally tackled him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Cajuns offense back on the field. Coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Quarterback pulls the ball into keeper.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
It's third down after that run. Dropping back to get a throw for the first down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
He'll hand it off. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It'll be second down now.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
From deep in the end zone. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, so this drive's going to start with decent field position. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Here comes the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And the play is good enough for a first down. They move the ball to the 34.
Well, we've seen him do this in the past. A good throw, hit the first. Here comes the tempo.
Looking to throw it on first down. Breaks free. Looking to scramble. He's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship deadline at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which we'll hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That one call is incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
You see what the quarterback's trying to do here? He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. Offense retakes the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Gets made on the out route.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. As hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
To take the lead in a playoff game, a moment I'm not going to forget.
And keep in mind, they're playing to get to the national championship, and you make this play, the return man makes the play. But really, it were the blocks that set him up to be able to give him enough room in that alley to get into the end zone. Great job by the entire unit.
They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. Is good. They go up touchdown, 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out, and they get a drive going this time. And there's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass not complete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Third down. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. The tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
They stopped them after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Third down play for this offense. Throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Running catch. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure. Did their job. Gave the quarterback time. They convert. And listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
2nd down after that previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Can he make it to the marker? Picks up the game here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. The 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. The coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Looking at running back on this 4th down play. The tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
What a job by this quarterback here on 4th down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
1st and goal, and the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half. Setting up to throw. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Tests the middle of the defense. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
And they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third-and-goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
The offense facing a third-and-goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got it right near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Good job here by this defense of keeping him out of the end zone. Now we got a big decision here for this offense. 4th and goal, first half of a big playoff game. You're down. Do you cut into the lead and put 3 on the board? Or do you get aggressive this close and go for the touchdown?
Coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Mistake sets the offense up at the 40. To start the drive with a quick throw to the right, and the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Now it's second down here. And now the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Third down coming up after that running play. Quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs. The Pirates will hustle to the line to win the hurry-up offense. And looking to throw now on first down. He fires it down the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And he's hauled in. What a catch. Timeout is called. Clock strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Pirates looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. take over. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass ball is incomplete. The final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. East Carolina's offense is back out on the field now. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. Deep shot to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Pirates churn out another first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Made after a nice pickup on the play. The Pirates will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Pirates. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it an 18-point game, 28-10. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25, no return attempted there. start the drive. Let's him fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Ball handed to the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
There's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Bickley. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Second down and goal upcoming. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for 6. The pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. In the defense, make some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First down, why not keep it on the ground? He's past the marker and still going. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Breaking free at the 35. That played more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Kirk, is East Carolina with the lead here. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. First play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Pirates will have 1st and 10 here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. It off. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, East Carolina. They continue to roll up the score. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
We'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First down. They're going to throw the football. Quick catch over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
There, second down coming up. Go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Throws it to the right. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. They'll hand it off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the handoff. He finds some space. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. That play will move the sticks, set them up first down at the 42.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The Raging Cajuns pick up enough yardage for a first down. Will hand it off. He shreds the tackle. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Second down play coming up. For no gain.
Yeah, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling you to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Down. He's throwing for it. He lets it go. The pass is intercepted. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring drive. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Fights through a tackle.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a